Hello everyone, I am Beth Golden. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to start the first day of videos on our Easter card parade. And I'm just using some things that I have from my stash and then a few things that I have purchased. I will provide for you in the description box all of the products that I am using and I can find for the next 4 days. It's the same product list for all the days, even though I may not use everything each day. It's still basically there. You'll be able to find it really easily. And the first thing that I thought really paired nicely, this Easter set, the Easter before and after by Lawn Fawn, with this Echo Park set, Celebrate Easter. Now the Celebrate Easter, this particular set is an older line and I couldn't find it available anywhere. So I did upload in the link down below the new line, and it's very similar, like same color scheme and everything. So I thought it would be fun to put together a picture changer card today, and I'm going to go ahead and use this. And the first thing I want to do is I'm just going to take my Misty and pop this piece of paper in here, which is about an 8.5 by, I would say 4. I'm going to be using this die set along with the extensions, which is the Picture Changer die set from Lawn Fawn, also provided down below. I'm going to show you how to do all of this if you don't know already, and if you have it in your stash, maybe this will just give you some more ideas. And what's so great about this is I can line this up like so, and it'll help tell me where I need to put my stamp. So I'm going to be using this little basket with this little Easter guy, and I want it to obviously go right here in the center like this. So I'm just gonna pop this down like so, and then pick it up with my other side of Misty, and then set this aside for a later use. I'm going to be using alcohol markers to color these, so I want to make sure that I use an alcohol safe ink, which is my tried and trusted Memento in Tuxedo Black. And I'm going to actually color this. I want to make sure that I have like this really caught up in the corner here. Normally I take and I put paper down, which I'm actually going to do. I'm just going to take a piece of scratch paper, and I'll tell you why in a minute. And I'm going to pop this under, because I'm going to do everything in the Misty today. I'm going to color in the Misty, and I'm going to stamp in the Misty. And the reason why I'm doing it all here is because I'm going to want to stamp it even after I'm done coloring it once again, because it will really allow some nice crisp images in case I color outside of the lines. So I'm just going to pop it down once right there. And then from here, I'm going to take my tri-blend, because this is easy. I don't have to think too hard on this. And I'm just going to color these in. So I'm just going to use my tri-blend. This is the light green, and I'm just going to color this in. Now that I have this little one colored, I'm going to go ahead and do the next color, which will be the, when you lift the little guy up, it'll be the next picture. The reason why I have this piece of paper down is because the alcohol ink will soak through the paper. And if it doesn't have a place to go, it will soak right back up into my stamped image, and I will be left with like a ghost type print, or like it will be out of the lines. So always do it over a piece of paper. And now I'm going to actually go back through and stamp this one more time just to make it nice and crisp. And in case I have any coloring outside of the lines, this will go ahead and help camouflage that. And there we go. So we have a really pretty image ready to go. So for the next one, same thing, gonna pop this one right on in here like so. Going to take this one now, and I'm going to line it up on the bottom. And this one, since there's so much area up here I can work with, you know, it's easy to line it up after, but I'm gonna line this up just like that. If it gets off a little, I can easily adjust this one because it's smaller. I'm going to run it through my die cut machine, and to do so, I'm just going to line this up to my liking and use a little bit of cement tape to hold it in place and run it through. We have these two cute little pieces, and we're going to put them together. However, what I want to do first is this piece is going to pull up off of the top. So I actually want to take and color the top of that. And so I am going to use some It's a Girl color out of the Party Collection Spring Fling, the little minis here. And I'm just going to take and rub it just like that. And now when it pulls up, we'll see a pretty pink tab. All right, and now from here, there are some embossed areas, these little lines right here. So I'm going to take and fold these over like so. And then I'm going to use some 1/8 inch tape, double-sided tape, and I'm going to run it here and here for a total of 4 strips. And before I fold this over, I actually want to take my little static pouch and just run that on the inside of this, because this is going to help everything run smoother. The pull goes smoother. There's enough powder down. You just want to make sure you don't get it on your stickies because it'll take away from the adhesive. All right, so now we can start to assemble this. And I forgot to clean after I did my pink, so I have a little bit of pink residue on this. I want to take and just do my static pouch on here, and then also on the back and the front of this. All right, and then from here, I'm actually going to take this piece and just push it through, making sure that the top comes out like so. And then there are 4 little slots. So I just want to make sure that I can find those 4 slots. And I'm going to put this bottom piece in this one and tuck it in. So I got 1, all right, so just make sure you get all 4 of those tucked in like so. I'm just going to run another one of this over again. And there's no adhesive required on that, so you can totally go ahead and if you don't get it lined up, you can take it out again. And then we're just going to slide like so. And now from here, I want to put my pull tab on the top, because not only is this a cute little decorative feature, but it also allows it to stop and we don't pull the whole thing through, or when we go to push this back down, push it back down through the bottom. It kind of allows a nice place to stop. So I am going to use my best glue ever for this. There we go. So now this has an automatic stop to it, and it's not going to pop out through the bottom. So now from here, we're going to go ahead and finish up this card. And how I'm going to do that is I went ahead and took the, I have the add-on to this, which is this piece, and it just goes over like that. And there's a notch at the top. So I want to pay close attention to that and make sure that I put that at the top and not accidentally at the bottom. I'm just going to take and just go kind of like corner down, corner to corner on this. And then adhesive along the bottom and the top. And that way it won't mess with the sliding mechanism on this at all. And then the original piece that came with this, I'm actually going to pop right there because I think that that is super cute as well. And this is just going to be corner to corner. And then for our card front, I'm just going to take this piece of paper, which is a 4.25 by 5.5 card front. And I am going to use some pop dots to actually adhere this to this card front, and we'll add our sentiment. And then also I have a cute little bunny from that same set that I want to use. These are the little guys. So I have Happy Easter. And again, I stamped this out with that Party Collection Spring Fling by Catherine Pooler and that little bunny. First things first, let's just pop this on this card front. And for this, I am going to go ahead and just use some foam squares to adhere that. And let's put this little guy right about there on a foam square as well. Let's finish it off with some Nuvo drops in Indigo Eclipse. Do not like the placement of that one. I meant for it to go higher. So I am just going to wipe it on up. And there you go. So that is a cute little card. This is the first one, the first video in the Easter card parade on my channel for 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like that button down there. Click the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I would love it if you shared this video with anyone you think would find it useful. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I certainly hope that you consider doing so, making sure that you hit that notification bell as well. You can catch me over on Instagram as well as Facebook under Beth's Golden. Until next time, happy crafting.